Oh look,
Oh man. Okay,
there's this hardcover Tokyo Ghoul.
I'm caught up on all of these.
World Tournament Dote 10, Bulma. This is all.
So how are you telling? Oh, just look at the bottom. Yeah, it has it. There's
Okay, so you need that.
Yeah, you need to have serial numbers. The first generations actually had like a stamp, like they were punched in.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, where it's actually.
Those are like the older ones had like that.
First and foremost, I collect musical instruments, bass guitars to be more exact, left-handed bass guitars.
Yes.
Harder to find. Pops, horror movies, magic cards. I do have Pokemon cards, the whole retro Star Wars figures.
Galactic Toys exclusive.
Yeah, I don't
that's cool.
have a Zeno Summon.
Super Saiyan
I just
Kale.
might get the Zeno Summon.
Which one? The
Zeno?
Yeah, I don't have this one.
So why do they call you JoJo Jesse?
I have an unhealthy obsession with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Spider-Man with the bag over his head? That's cool.
When he was with the Fantastic. Well, he showed up. I forget. And they gave him a Fantastic Four costume, and they didn't have masks, so he put a paper bag on to get home.
I mean, I collect pretty much the same stuff that Jesse collects, with a focus on Star Wars, I think. I have a lot of that, a lot of the original Star Wars stuff. Pokemon, I'm starting to do Magic. Video games,
Yes.
comic books.
It's like, I don't know if these are legit. No, definitely not. No. Still fun.
They're not legit? Oh yeah,
How do you
can
tell
see.
off of the?
Well, you can see the art
And the seal.
Okay.
and the seal. Yeah, that's just way off. Huh.
Why do they call you Atomic Joe?
Atomic Comics.
Oh, it's
easy. I own Atomic Comics.
It was filled with a bunch of awesome, familiar smells.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Get in here.
Wii U games.
So we're walking up to this booth, and it's one of the first video game booths we come across, so you just never know. It's a swap meet. It could have a bunch. Usually it's not going to have a lot of good stuff, but we see a lot of Wii U games, and we're trying to go complete on Wii U. And we're doing it casually. We're not like buying hard, but if we see a bunch of cheap games that are in good condition that we don't have, we'll pick them up.
Yeah, they had a grip of them there. And I love seeing a grip of something that we're collecting, whether it's 3DS, used to be Vita, now it's 3DS and Wii U.
So there's probably a lot of these we don't have. We have this sealed. Other Dimension 17.
Woo!
Yeah.
But Transformers Prime, Batman 3, Lego Marvel, Lego Avengers, Lego Star Wars Force Awakens.
I sense a theme.
Yeah, all Lego games. Lego the movie, Lego City Undercover, Sonic Racing, and then DK's Jungle Beat for Wii.
105? You want to do 105?
Sure.
Okay.
The deal we made was $105 for everything.
Yeah.
And the pricing for these was about $140, $150 is what he had them marked at, so we'll take that deal.
So yeah, so I'm walking up, checking out Funkos, always looking for Spider-Man, found Superior Octopus. Awesome. Very exciting. Low price. $15. I think I'm going to be able to flip it for at least double that. I bought Superior Octopus.
How much are these each?
Those are $5 each.
$5 per figure?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you do a deal with these, with this and the figure?
$12.
12? Mm-hmm. I can do that.
This is one of my favorite reasons to go to a swap meet is cables. Random cables.
Especially if you can get the branded ones.
Yeah.
So this is the original Nintendo Power Block.
Will you be the one to experience the Nintendo Entertainment System?
I love old 90s, 2000 or 80s
So
Legos.
he has the wrong face, because their faces on this run was just standard.
It's a pretty early one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So it's the mustachio.
Yeah. And then some of these, blind bags, they're $2 each. There's another one of those shields in there, and then another one of the dragon shields.
That one's really old.
Yeah, that's from like one of the oldest castles there. And then you have this little swashbuckler guy.
Yeah, he's from like the pirate sets. Colonialists
Yeah.
and pirates.
So these are $2 each. And how much is he? 12, 13, 14. 14? Mm-hmm. Deal.
You know, like if I buy like 4 or 5 or whatever, what you get?
I do like buy 3 get 1 free type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some Spider-Man, and I am seeing some anime ones, and those are ones that I'm always looking for. So I am definitely going to be buying Spider-Mans. Those I can usually flip for a lot more than what they should go for. Thanks, Marvel and all the movies. And then also anything anime related. I'm looking at the Demon Slayer ones. Definitely going to be picking up one of each of those. Spider-Man. I grabbed a couple of these from the What If series, which was on Disney Plus. It's the animated, basically, what if this happens in the MCU. These have sold really well. The Funkos, action figures, this zombie hunter Spidey masked is way cooler than the unmasked. 2 from No Way Home. A Demon Slayer. These are sweet. I mean, look at that. That stance is cool. Inosuke, just chilling. Just being, I don't know, hanging out. Being Inosuke.
Doing Inosuke things.
Just being weird. Nezuko, just being cute. Well, and badass. She's not just cute, she's badass.
Can you say that?
Okay. Zenitsu, right before he also busts out something cool. So they come out to be $15 a piece, which is a little bit over retail by a couple dollars. But, like I said, these are really hot for us, and we're going to be able to sell them. So.
See these splat balls.
Like, that's going off the memory.
That's awesome. You see that?
Sure, let that all the way up. Try that one. Like about medium stream.
Yeah, I like that. Jesse,
Do you see that?
I would never let my kids play with these.
Like, could you be playing with it?
Yeah.
Planet Robobot.
Did he give you the price on those yet?
No.
All the Mario ones, he was saying 20,
There's the 100.
and then the rest were like, these are 8.
Kirby Robobot might be worth a decent amount. Would you do 30 for this and Kirby?
So my favorite Kirby game is Kirby Robobot.
Yeah, okay.
So walking up to this booth, I'm looking at just a ton of loose figures. There's a few boxes, some wrestling figures, some Funkos, and then I find hidden behind some stuff this Akira figure by Todd McFarlane back in the, was this late 90s, early 2000? Early 2000. This gem hiding behind with things on top of it. And this is just beautiful. I mean, it's got a little bit of sun damage. It's definitely, you know, warped a little, but it's just awesome. I mean, you can't beat Todd McFarlane, Akira. It's gorgeous.
30? No, 35? Okay, I can do 35.
Go ahead. So this is not Jesse worthy.
I wouldn't touch any of
Look at
this. Look at that. Look at the creases on that.
Oh no! Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if I bought this for myself, not the store, I would crush this open right now.
And he'd open it, and he'd do a Jesse pet peeve.
Yeah,
that would break my heart if he opened it.
it's just, yeah, it is so cool on the card. If it was going on your shelf or mine, really, though, we'd probably be looking for something in like that mint.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But regardless, this is going to look amazing.
So walking up to this booth, this is the standard video game swap meet booth. They have bins full of reproduction games, like literally fake Secret of Mana.
They got a lot of faded game art,
Yeah, exactly.
which is never a good sign.
And then around the other side of the table that had shade, there's a lot of games that are like PS4 or more modern, and they're a little overpriced. But I figure let's see if there's a gem in the rough. Sure enough, UCLA 2009 for the PS3. Paid $5 is how much you wanted. It's like
Yeah.
a $30 game. So that'll pay back some of our day.
Keep an eye out for those uncommon sport games.
This was the bundled one. So 25 as well. Aizawa. This is how I feel right now. I want to be in this sleeping bag, just chilling.
And you look like him too, dude. Look at the hair.
Oh, that's right.
It's uncanny.
The hair's getting there.
He even has the
The little stubble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Sweet. That one, this one I'm keeping.
You're keeping that one?
I'm gonna keep it.
That's a private collection?
Yeah.
Alright.
If you watch this channel, you probably know that I'm near and dear to Masters of the Universe and She-Ra from the 80s, and they had the Sorceress. So it was $10. That's about what it's worth, and I love it. It's clean. It's in nice shape.
They didn't put the nipples on the pot.
Once again, video game accessories. It's always the thing we're looking for, and I was looking for our own personal collection. We just picked up another complete in-box GameCube, and we're missing a factory RCA cable for it, or AV cable for it, and this one is Nintendo branded, and we paid $5.
Perfect.
Excellent. That's going to go in the box and be ready to complete it. That same booth, they had a bunch of DS games, and we picked up Fossil Fighters. We took $8 on Fossil Fighters. And as you know, this game's worth a lot more than that.
It's worth about 30.
Yeah, that's great. Loose, nonetheless. It has a marker on it, so maybe we'll get 25 for it, but easy flip.
I can clean that off.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
So this vendor we went to twice. The first time, unfortunately, we didn't realize our camera was dead. And needed to switch the battery out. This guy, obviously, Jesse and Joe were talking to mostly. Jesse really wanted the magic cards under the desk, and I was just looking at his video games, and he had a bunch of bangers.
So under the table, I saw this part peeking through.
Not this actual one, but
Yeah,
this
not
game
this one.
with the outside box and everything.
And my mind was just going crazy because not only did we see this, but we saw some other double pack PS1 titles that were awesome.
And then in there also were some Dreamcast games that we were looking for, and the prices on them were pretty high.
Yeah.
But the price on one of them was really low, and we saw this. Gunbird 2. We see $90 on it, and here's the thing. Everything we were asking him, he was going on eBay and looking for. What he was saying was, oh, we have it posted for this much, but we know he was just looking at other posted rates, not sold.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too, hopeful. That being said, he pulled it out and looked at it. He said, yeah, it's $90, but what will you offer me on it? This is how he said it. I didn't have to say anything. He's like, I'm asking 90. What do you want to offer me? I said, would you take 80? He said, sure. This game's complete and clean. I mean, it needs a case replacement, but otherwise it's fine. And it's worth like $165. So
yeah.
We do have this game, but this will. I think the manual might be a slight upgrade for us, and we'll resell.
This is going to cover the cost of everything that we are keeping.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing you don't find very often in swap meets.
Yeah, Dreamcast games.
Oh, it's incredible.
How crazy is that?
Incredible. So at the same time, when we're here with when we buy Gunbird, we see the Rhapsody, and he had 190 on it.
Oh man, we've passed on this game so many times because it never has the soundtrack or it's missing the manual. And I want this game so bad because Daniel and I are both high school band nerds and we love classical music. We love live music of all sorts. And this game is an RPG based around music.
So we went back and got it. And we got that on camera. $160 for one this clean and complete. Yeah, that's the price charting value.
Yeah.
But honestly, in this kind of condition, they've been selling for higher than that.
It's fully complete.
And clean.
I can't stress that enough because sometimes complete just means case, manual, game. But when you have something like this, it's case, manual, the game, and soundtrack, and it's so nice.
What I like is there's a Bookman sticker on it from 2007 for $25. $25.
Why didn't we buy it then?
Hindsight's 20/20 with video games.
Yeah.
There's a Tupperware under one of the tables, and aha, I spot some magic cards. We find a couple of unopened, I wouldn't say vintage, but definitely a lot older.
Yeah. A few years old.
Unopened booster packs. There's a couple of things noteworthy. inside of some of these, mainly the Kozilek. If you guys aren't familiar with Magic the Gathering, he said, okay, well, maybe $9. I didn't say anything, and he's like, just take them all for $8 a piece, and I ended up paying $40 for everything. So we're getting back, we're wrapping up the walk, and I decided, yeah, I need to pick it up. Look at him. The box looks a little scratched, but that's just the protector. The little guy inside of it looks pretty good. It's an exclusive one, so it's not a regular figure, and anything with a sticker is always going to be phenomenal. Dude, oh my goodness. So, I mean, I've had Korean food before.
And I haven't. That was my first.
Still family style, you pick your portion, and if you want to share with everyone, you can. And then we share together.
And yeah,
It was
the whole thing.
go.
And I don't even remember what I had,
But it was good.
but it was so good.
Yeah.
Bibimbap.
Bim bim bap, and I had bulgogi. That I do know.
The fried egg on. Oh, it was just phenomenal.
So good.
Dumplings.
One of my favorite things about the swap meet that you can't experience from watching is the scents.
It was filled with a bunch of awesome, familiar smells.
There is churros being made.
Roasted corn going somewhere.
Yeah, the
roasted peanuts.
elote, the kettle corn.
And it like evolves as you travel
man.
through.
That I hadn't been there or to a swap meet in 14 years now.
Copyright infringements all over the place.
All over the place.
There were definitely some heavy hitters, kind of, sort of, if you look for them, but they knew what to charge for those.
And being there with a bigger group makes it more fun. Being
Yeah.
there with friends and getting into all the things that they are and just kind of sharing the stories and the fun, and it's definitely a better experience. Thanks again for watching, and remember that the couple that plays together and brings their friends with them together stays together.
Together.
Take care. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Thanks for joining us on our flea market adventure. If you guys like this video, give us a like, and should we do this again? Did you guys
what do you
have
guys
fun?
And if you really like JoJo Jesse,
Oh, I hope
make
so.
sure to
I
shout
hope
that
so.
out.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't put the nipples on the pot.